I hope this is all set up right. Hello. If you've been around for a long time, and, you know, watched my videos, you will know my favourite game ever is this, Battlezone 2. I did a full playthrough on it, probably over a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. Long time ago, on the original version. The original game, you know, that came out in 1999. I say the original game, it's a sequel to the first game, but I've never played the first game, but I love this game. Anyway, I've just found out today because like every couple of months I look up and I have a look at Night Origins, which was like a indie development sequel to it. You know, that's been going on for 6 years. And I saw one of the comments on one of their videos saying that Rebellion had done a HD re-release of the Battlezone games. And I went, excuse me? So I went and had a look. And they have! And I don't think I don't know how I didn't know, but I am so happy. I am so fucking happy. So I'm going to do another playthrough on it. I'm quite sick right now, so that's my voice. Sorry. But yeah, yeah, if you don't know Battlezone, it's basically space. Just space wars. And it used to be, the original game was Russia versus the US, and then they came together and made the ISDF, the International Space Defense Force, I believe it stands for. And then this game happens, yeah? And you'll learn.
Just 4 years ago, I was standing in my father's field, looking up at the stars.
Yeah, so
sometimes I don't know how I got here.
With my mouse,
I was supposed to be just another nobody in North Platte, fixing up the
trucks. They've still got the old videos. They haven't done like
through.
remasters.
But ever since someone told me that people were up in space, guys just like me,
so they've changed a bit of stuff. And I think they've done a rework of
wars in the 60s,
AI.
back when Russia was Russia, and they were the bad guys. Now they say it's all about maintenance,
some of the
keeping a
gameplay
lid on the piece, dividing up the biometal, moving forward together. Until I got into secret ops. And trust me,
I'll let this play.
There's a lot more to the ISDF than just keeping the peace these days.
Incredible. Alright, basically, I think they've also changed the AI a bit in that they sort of like level up, in a way, from what I read, which gives them like different, what's it called? Like it makes them a bit smarter, it makes them more veteran. I'm just going to play through on medium because whatever. Graphics are, you know, all the way up. I might have to change stuff as I play. I've literally...
18, 16, 14, crossing 1,200 feet. Under 4
yeah, I can't actually explain how just happy I am. I'm gonna have to turn it down a bit, because I reckon it's a bit loud, so... I'll just...
I can see it now.
I
can see it now.
Yeah.
Manson's Battlezone 3. Hey, I ain't got nothing else to do.
Manson's Battlezone. Lovely. Ammo depleted. Any more options? Yeah, there's multiplayer, by the way, so I assume that'll be fine. Anyway, there's multiplayer, there's mod support. Buy this game, it's $14.99. Buy it, get it popular, and I don't know, make mods, make me happy, please.
We are on the ground, Commander. Stand by to release the magnetic box and open the doors. Okay, Lieutenant Cook.
I feel like
Lieutenant
a child
Sims,
again.
When the doors in front of you open, I want you to vacate the ship and follow me until we're clear.
Yeah. I can't explain how much I loved this game as a kid. I played it so much. It was one of my first multiplayer
All right,
experiences.
men. There's a
It was
lost outpost out
what
there, and we're going to find it.
introduced me to
As
first-person
your commander, you
shooters.
will see I am highlighted on your HUD and on
It
your
didn't.
radar.
It
This will make
introduced
it
as
easier
in
for
it
you
was
to
one
stay
of the
close to
first
me,
I played
since
properly.
the terrain here on
You
Pluto
know,
may be
I
treacherous.
think the first that
I want us
introduced
to
me
stay
was
in tight
COD 1
formation at
probably.
all times.
And one of the first that
Okay,
introduced me to
let's
real-time
move out.
strategies and stuff like that. So it's just, I just love it. Oh, and it looks nice. It looks, like it's not, you know, it's not like it's fucking, it's not cyberpunk, but it's still pretty.
Hold up here, men. What's up,
still
Commander?
pretty.
The landing on the
Yeah, measure your dicks
Just
later.
waiting for you,
I'm
slowpoke.
fangirl.
And just for that comment, I think my men and I will take the easy way.
You're a lazy fuck, and I'm gonna rescue you
Then we'll
later.
take the high road, Red One. See you at the base.
But fuck,
All right, let's get moving.
yeah, this is up there with. It is my favorite game ever, but it's up there with like Call of Duty 1, Skyrim. The Witcher 3 now actually is one of my favorite games ever. Really fun. I really enjoyed playing that. Yeah, it's up there with those. So, and yeah, it's nostalgia, and yeah, it's probably not that amazing of a
Whoa,
game,
watch
but
out for
I
the
still love
unstable
it,
terrain.
and I still
Lieutenant
just...
Sims, you take the
Ooh.
path to the east.
Let's see if
Yes,
this
sir.
is still in it,
Heading
where you
out.
could just destroy the bad guy right at the
Lieutenant
start.
Cook, you're with me.
Come on, where is he? Has he spawned in yet?
I'm picking up something strange at my 11 o'clock heading north.
Come on. Oh, he hasn't. Oh, there he is.
Stay on
He
it,
just
Sims.
is.
Cook and I will try to cut it off up ahead.
Yeah, pretty nice textures. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Anyway, open fire. Yeah, so you can still just destroy it. Is the hitbox still? Yeah, it's the normal. They haven't done any changes there, which is good. Because the hitbox
What
is...
was that thing?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you've never played the game, it doesn't matter. Play the game. Play the game.
I'm detecting
So these
signs
are,
of an outpost just over the hill.
The most basic
Sky Eye, this is Commander Shabayev.
ISDF
Objective
ships.
located.
They're called
Proceed to
scouts.
secure.
They look like they've got
Sky Eye,
eyes,
do you copy?
but those are guns.
There's too much radio
Yes.
interference here.
And we've got
Let's
missiles.
keep moving. We'll approach the area
They lock
from the
on.
east. Follow me.
Ooh, I wonder, do they... I'll have to look when we stop if the engines move. I think they did. Yeah, they do. I don't know if that was in the original game, I didn't pay much attention, but if that's an addition, nice. Nice little addition, where the engines, when they slow down, they stop boosting. It's an APC here!
The outpost is coming into range. Let's throttle down.
This looks like one of ours.
All right, let's move inside. Stay sharp.
Is it I? I can't remember if it's I. Yeah, it's I.
For a scout outpost,
There we
this
go.
place sure was heavily armed.
Hold the commentary, Lieutenant Sims, and give me a 200-meter sweep of the area.
Yes, sir. Heading out.
Lieutenant Cook, I want you to search for the communication.
It's here! I found
Scan
it.
the buildings by pointing at them and pressing your I key.
It's right there.
The information box
It's
on the
there.
right side of your HUD
It's there.
will tell you when you found it.
Shabayev,
I'm
it's
going to
there.
hunt
I
it.
found it. Baby, it's here.
Good job, Cook. That's the one.
By the way,
I'll meet you there.
I love her. She's...
I'm getting some strange
great.
readings from inside
She's the
that
best.
station, Cook. Go inside the structure and check it out.
H. Yeah,
So
boy.
hop out of your vehicle,
Ooh.
use the HP.
Yeah, so the textures are pretty nice. That, yeah, I'm happy. If this gets like proper mod support, like the original Battlezone 2 did, I will be so happy. If fucking Forgotten Enemies and all those fucking mods come in,
Commander,
I
there's
will
a man in
spend
here.
so
An
much
ISDF
time playing
officer.
this game if it does.
An officer? Is he alive?
Only if you call this living. It's about time you boys
Hi,
got
Major
here.
Manson.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Commander Shabayev of the 2nd Fleet Orange Squad.
Well, I'm Major Manson, Commander. I've got an unknown number of hostiles crawling all over this rock. Is your ship-to-shore uplink operational? I need to talk to Braddock.
Not right now. Something is interfering with our communications.
Then they already know you're here, ma'am. You better call for any squad support that can hear you.
Commander Shabayev, come in. I've got an unidentified radar contact in my area.
I've run the wrong way.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
It's fine though.
Cook, get back to your ship.
Yeah.
Stay here for now, Major. I'll be back.
This first episode will be like
Alright,
the first
look,
4
follow me.
missions or something, because they're all just basic tutorial missions that you can run through pretty quick.
I've got a visual. They're attacking.
They're attacking.
I'm engaging targets.
I've got him on radar. I'll paint you a target when we're in range. Stand by to engage.
I don't need you to paint me targets,
That
baby.
target's another hostile force. Look for
And
the HUD and engage. I'll take the other one. Good work, Cook. Give us a hand with this other one.
They're dead.
What the hell were those things? They came out of nowhere.
They sure did.
I don't know. Lieutenant Cook, rendezvous in my position immediately.
Their supply pods things. They reboost your health and ammo.
We've got company out here. Let's get back to that outpost.
Have they... Ah, they removed it. Damn. You used to, back in early patches of the game, basically do this, press E,
I've got another
which is
radar
your
contact near
hover,
the outpost.
and press
Cook,
backwards,
intercept it.
which would
You can target it yourself
basically
with your
let you
TT.
fly. And that was the main online meta, was just flying like this constantly over people, which was good fun. I will put it out there that I was not good at the game when
Mayday!
it
This
came
is
out.
Red Squad. We are under attack.
Yes, I know you
Request
are.
assistance. Copy, Red One. Cook, rendezvous with me immediately.
Yeah, I was never very good at the online. You know, I was a kid. I didn't really know what I was doing. But I mean, I might play the multiplayer on this. We'll
Copy,
see.
Red One. This is Squad Orange. Can you transmit your location? Got it, Red One. On our way.
Good.
I'm banged up pretty bad here, Commander.
All right, Lieutenant Sims, stay
This is
here.
like,
Lieutenant
that's
Cook,
important
follow me.
on... No, on Pluto. On the icy map, I can't remember. That's something you find on an icy map. Yes. This guy's gonna get blown up. It's a shame that there's no way to save them. I would have
Good shooting,
Okay.
Cook. You saved my ass out there.
Yeah, I did,
I've
booby.
located a service truck, but lost it in a crater to the south when things got hot. You'd better try to get to him.
Come on, Mr.
Shaking out
Service
pretty
Truck.
bad.
Thank God. Get me
Good
out of here.
God, you look
Falling
terrifying.
with I don't know what, but it ain't friendly.
The lieutenant will get you out
You
of there,
are
but you must head for my coordinates.
Terrifying.
Copy.
Roger, I'm moving.
These guys fix you with rearm,
Lieutenant Cook,
but they're
escort that vehicle to
slow
my
because
position.
they're on
Stay
fucking,
with him.
you know, tracks. You know, as expected. Come on, enemies come from over there.
I'm picking up 2 more
Over there,
hostiles on
I
an
think.
intercept course, Cook. Hold them
Is that where
off.
they come
I'm
from?
on my way to you.
I haven't played this game in so long. Because the original CD I've got... Oh, they did come from behind. See, I was looking at the map wrong. Yeah, because my original CD is scratched to shit. Thus I can't...
Well done, Lieutenant Cook.
Oh,
Now
it's
follow
nearly
me back to
dead.
the outpost.
Fuck me. Because my original CD is nearly broken, I can't play it. So I had to rely on downloading it all the time. You know, I used to download the all-in-one pack, which came with a bunch of mods and shit. Unfortunately, all the Battlezone 2 community is sort of dead, from what I can tell.
Well done,
So I could
Lieutenant
never
Cook.
really
The service
find
truck has reached the base safely.
download anymore. Like, the old servers it was on to download from were gone. So, it's a shame. Yes! Yep.
So now we know what we're fighting. Monsters.
Monsters.
But did Manson know? Or the rest of those men on the Cerberus base?
How little you know,
Did
my
they even
friend.
know what hit them?
How little.
If I'd joined up just a few years earlier, that could have been me. Trying to hold down an outpost on Pluto against an army we're not equipped to fight. I've seen those telegrams go out to the families of the men that were killed. They don't explain anything. Your son died for the cause. But whose cause? The ISDF's? Braddock's? Maybe the Cerberus base will hold the answers.
Okay, Lieutenant.
It won't, babe.
Follow me.
It won't, my friend. Yes. So, you are Lieutenant Cook. You are... I don't know. A guy from America. You grew up on a farm, and then you went to space, and you're like, yeet! Okay. That's all I can explain. This is... Where's Shabayev? Where's she gone? Wait. There she is. This is Shabayev. She is your commander. Protect her,
We'll
because
take
she
the
is
service
wonderful.
truck with us. You'll... Good.
Right behind you.
Good. Now let's go.
Yes.
Follow me.
I know how to make things follow me. It's alright. I know. Yeah. She's great. She's great.
Hold up here a moment, Lieutenant. Sometimes you need to wait for slower vehicles, like a service truck.
Right behind you.
Okay, you've got it. Follow me. I'm picking up another radar contact just over that hill.
Yeah. I think
Stay
this is
close.
what put a lot of people off in the when this game originally came out, because the first so ever many missions weren't
What the hell is that?
really what's it called? They were very hands-on tutorially. They weren't very based around the building
Right
or
behind
the
you.
strategy. It was just sort of
Destroy that object! Interfering with our communication!
sorry, kill these first. Yeah, it was a lot more
Good
focused
job,
on the
Lieutenant.
action.
I could use a hand with this other one.
She didn't get
Nice
shot
job,
once, but
Lieutenant.
she's already in
Rendezvous
damage.
with me immediately.
Repair engaged.
But fucking...
I'm ordering the service truck to repair me.
I already
Hang on,
ordered
it'll
it
only
to,
take a second.
bitch. Yeah. So, I think that
While
put a
the
lot of
service
people
truck is
off.
servicing me, you can repair and
I
rearm
don't need
yourself
to,
by
'cause it's
moving
not
in
shit.
close to it. Ready to go? Good. I want to track down that other vehicle that got away.
Heal her up fully. That's
Right
good.
behind you.
Okay, you've got it. Follow me.
Yeah. So it's a good game. It's good.
It's getting
Buy
away.
it.
Follow it. What is that thing?
It's a constructor. We have them. It's just a small ugly version. You know this. It's a not a constructor. A build. Were they called constructors or builders? I haven't played in a long time. Yeah. This makes me happy. It just... I also showed one of my little brothers because, well, it was a game me and both my younger brothers just adored, and you know, he had the same reaction when I told him, you know, because I just had it playing the music while he stood, not being able to see my screen. I asked him what game it was. He went, Battlezone. I went, yeah. Guess which game being remastered? And then he yelled, just like I yelled when I found out it had been. Do. Yeah, so the early missions are basically destroy these little creatures and go from there.
Nice job, Lieutenant. Rendezvous with me immediately. I'm going to have a word or two with Recon when we get back. This place is hotter than hell.
If you think this is hot, you're already...
Let's press on to the
Don't
main
worry,
base.
it gets
If
much
they move
worse.
on after the runaway builder, they will eventually find and
The
try to
map
make an
on the
escape.
fiery place. The map that actually looks like hell. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked. I still have never completed it without cheating.
Scavengers. These guys didn't have a chance. The main base has got to be close now, so stay tight.
Still, yeah. This is a constructor or a builder. Oh, it looks... I really like the new textures. But yeah.
Okay, let's move inside.
He's a relay
Stay
bunker.
sharp.
And some turrets which I'm gonna blow up.
Those aliens hit this place hard. Power's completely offline. Watch that crossfire!
No
We've
into
got
it.
company! Open fire! This place is crawling. We've got to get power online to this base now. I have an idea. Follow me, Lieutenant.
Yes, bitch.
On my way. Repair engaged.
This was a fully functioning base.
Right behind you.
I just don't have much to say. I'm just like these early missions. I don't have much to talk about, and I'm just happy.
Ugh, it's been a while since I piloted one of these. I'm going to walk this thing back to the base, and when I get there, I'm going to try to build a power plant.
But we don't have any scrap metal.
I'm following.
Biometal.
We've got company! Cover me!
Of course, I always cover you. And yeah, cool beans. Yeah, these first missions really dull, really dull. You know, they introduce you to the game, but if you played the game, it's just like, I know this. Just let me skip it. Let me skip it. So, if it's your first time, it'll be fine. But if you've ever played this game before, And honestly, I would recommend buying this to anyone, because, I mean, it's a good game, just now in good textures. Like, why wouldn't you? I don't even have a fucking clue what that is. I assume that's just a random static texture. Static,
Okay,
thing.
stand by.
Not
I'm
something you
starting
can
the
actually
building
build in the game.
procedure.
This is the armory, gives you power-ups. This is a relay bunker. This is a big old, the main recycler.
Power's back online, boys.
Epic.
Good work.
Those light posts are really not in good texture. Fuck. Oh, that's... Could have done something there, couldn't you? Ugh. Okay, I thought it crashed there. Yep. Secure the main base. When you do play the game, there's like this tech info, which tells you stuff about things.
This is
These
Braddock.
things you can listen to. There's a full brief.
Once
And
we
yeah.
got inside the Cerberus
So
base,
I'd say
I thought
give
my
that
questions
all a
would be
listen and
answered.
read if you do
But
play
each
the
corner I
game.
turn only brings more questions. I talked to one of the men in
And
Manson's
listen to
squad.
all this.
There's a few of them still alive, recuperating in the medical unit. He wouldn't say much, but I couldn't tell if that was because of the fear in his eyes and the burns on his body, or because he really didn't know. I was always prepared to face the fact that someday I might have to die for my country, but I never imagined that I might have to die for something I knew nothing about. But in the military, orders are orders, and they don't always come with an explanation.
Yeet.
We're not out of the woods yet, Lieutenant. I want a clean sweep of the area to be sure that this site is secure. Check on the ground in case there are enemy units hiding in the tunnels. I'll search what's left of these buildings.
Okay, so there's nothing I can do with that. Cool. Yeah, you go under here, there's some tugs that you're gonna blow up.
I'm picking up something in the tunnel to the north of you. Check it out. I'm on my way.
Yeah, you want to destroy this guy ASAP. So he doesn't get too far. He's not taking any damage. Why is he not taking any damage? Hello?
Cowboy, stop that thing. Don't let it get away with that crate.
Okay, now he's taking damage. Well, that's some bullshit. They changed it. Wow. Yeah, you used to be able to
It looks like the aliens are as interested in us as we
destroy
are
them
in
really quick.
What is this? I don't recognize this building. Whatever we were doing out here, it wasn't a small operation.
This was
This was no outpost. This was a fully operational base.
Yes, it was.
Mayday! Mayday!
And these belong to the aliens.
The outpost
Spoiler
came under
alert.
heavy fire. We had to evacuate. Can you assist?
Pummel, no, laser.
Can you transmit your position?
Oof. Alright, this is a tank.
Negative. They're interfering with my...
Bigger gun.
Commander, do you copy?
Yeah, these are... These, in
Maybe we can pick them up with
the
the
original
satellite.
game, before
Follow
patches
me,
and stuff.
Lieutenant.
If I remember, you could just destroy them. You could just blow them up. And that meant they couldn't take them. Because, spoiler alert, that's the mission. You have to stop the enemies from taking them. Also from destroying your base. Incredible, I know. This is a really long cut.
Satellite activated.
Yeah, nice, nice. Drop a nav. Drop a nav. Why am I constantly doing
Good. Now head inside the bunker. Good work, Lieutenant. Stay here and see to it that nothing happens to that power plant. I'll go for those men and try to get back here as soon as I can.
Yes, if you...
You're a good pilot, cowboy. Stay alive out here.
Sure, where's Lieutenant Sims? Where's Sims? Where's Sims? He could help me. Oh.
Lieutenant, this is General Braddock in carrier orbit. We've got your situation on radar. Listen to me carefully. The enemy is trying to confiscate 2 ISDF crates located in a northern hangar at that base. Those crates contain sensitive hardware, Lieutenant. Do not let them fall into the hands of the enemy. This is vitally important. Use any means necessary.
Alright, Braddock. I promise I won't let him get it. Yeah, yeah, that's why you get the laser. Anyways, if you're this way inclined, you can come up here. And there's the enemy mothership, where they spawn from. So, yeah, do as you will. Pretty sure you can't destroy it, but, you know. Yeah, it's a, can't even remember what I was about to say.
Repair engaged.
Definitely a good game. So, buy it. Heal me. Sorry, there's like I said, these missions are slow, so there's not really anything I can say. It's just like, the enemies are gonna show up, I'm gonna destroy them. I think there's like 3 waves, or maybe 4. And then the mission's over! Yay! It's really quite dull up until you start building actual bases and doing stuff. Which is why the Forgotten Enemies mod was very good, because it was straight into the action. It was like, yep, you've played the base game, you know what you're doing, do the things, and the difficulty's ramped up to 100, you know? A lot of the modded game scenarios are really good. Just Forgotten Enemies is probably my favourite, because I love the aliens and Cerberus. The Cerberus? Can't actually remember. Never ever completed that storyline though. I think I could only get up to maybe the 6th mission? 7th? Progressively I got like a bit further, but never did I do well enough to proper complete it. Like, the later missions in this can take up to maybe an hour, hour 10, and the long missions in Forgotten Enemies were like 2-3 hours. So, yeah. Did you see how long a fucking gap there was between those attacks? It's just like... just very dull. Don't worry, laser doesn't do this for the entirety of the
Cool. With
game.
the armory back online, you can make additional weapons from the ship. Your Thunderbolt scout is equipped to hold missiles, and there is probably enough scrap still left in that derelict recycler.
Repair engaged.
Now
Oh, yeah.
order the armory to build the missile power-up you want. You can then launch the power-up, or have it built on the armory's loading pad.
Like, there's no reason to do that, because you've already got missiles. Like, I've never understood the point of the armory this point in the game, because it's like, oh, I can get a normal mortar. I've already got a normal mortar. It's a bit pointless. Yeah, this is a recycler, which is dead. Honestly, I should just cut straight to a later mission where it's more fun. If I was an actual YouTuber, that's what I would do. You know, go. I would have like brief cuts of the first few missions to explain the game, and then jump straight to a proper mission. But I'm not a proper YouTuber. I'm a man-child who plays video games and then uploads them. So maybe I am an actual YouTuber. Shit. Yeah. But I promise the game does get exciting later, maybe, if you enjoy this kind of thing. But the early missions are just fucking dreadful. Just dreadful. Especially this one. This is one of the slowest missions in terms of just fucking nothing happening. Like, if you... I mean, there's probably, what, already been 3 minutes, 4 minutes of me doing literally nothing. Just floating around in circles to try and keep myself entertained. And it's not even near completion yet. You know. Would have been nice if they made some changes to stuff like that, but... they probably would have got complaints if they had. About, oh, you're changing the game. It's not a remaster. But hopefully this means that a Battlezone 3 might come.
Repair engaged.
And if that happened, I would be a very jolly boy.
I'll wait.
Very jolly. Indeed. Yeah, there's no reason to not use anything other than the laser in this mission. Just looks easier. This is the scrap metal that you can collect with your scavengers later in the game. Gives you 5 a piece, I think. Yeah, I think it's 5 a piece. So for every piece you collect, you get 5 biometal, which is used to build everything. Not at this stage, but later. So it's really good. You always want to be collecting that. It gives a huge boost to just what you can build, because I mean every ship you kill drops some. So you're killing stuff, you're collecting their scrap to build more stuff to kill more of their stuff, and so on. You know? Yeah, it's bad when someone who fanboys as much as me over this game is bored by missions like this. But I do love this game. I love it to bits, but you know, you can't love something and completely ignore its flaws. You know? Loving is accepting the flaws and still liking it anyway. So, you know. And I'm sure if this game gets more mods and stuff, it will easily become one of those games that I just play hundreds of hours of. Because I mean, I've probably put at least 100 hours into Battlezone 2, if not more. Which, given how little of the multiplayer I did play in retrospect, and how much I just played single player or random quick matches against AI, it's a respectable amount of time, you know? I mean, if you look at The Witcher 3, I put over 200 hours into it in about 2.5, 3 weeks. So, yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, basically, the basic, what's the word? I'm not sure if the basic metric is the correct terminology. Anyway, the way I tell if a game is good in my eyes is basically if I put more than 100 hours into it. Unless the game's really short.
Meet me at the Armory Complex.
If the game's really short, then no, I won't. Here comes Lieutenant Sims.
Prepare engage.
I won't put that much time into it. Like there's another game I'm currently playing, Project High Rise, which is basically a tower building game thing, which I really do enjoy. I've only
Nice
put
work, cowboy.
maybe 20 hours into
I
it,
knew I could count on
and
you.
that's been 2 matches or something.
Prepare engage.
So, you
Commander
know,
Shabayev, this is General Braddock.
I like this talk.
Hold your position. Drop ships are en route to that location. Stand by to receive recycler and set up a base of operations.
So yeah. Oh, stretch. Oh. Epic. Amazing. Major Manson, Commander Miller, and Lieutenant Sims. Cool beans. So yeah, 100 hours is the basic way of if I enjoy a game or not. You can see it especially in Call of Duties, where if I enjoy it, I'll put 100 hours in the first few weeks it's been released, and if I don't, I'll put maybe 30 hours. I think that's how much I put into like Infinite Warfare, Ghosts, stuff like that. I mean, so yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling because there isn't much to talk about. Yeah, I'll end it here, and see you in the next episode. Toodles.